Hello, you're watching Vnews Bulletin. I'm Yung from Hanoi, and now let's take a look at our top stories as usual. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chairs meeting on economic management. $10 million more beneficiaries from new poverty reduction policies. And later on, National Climate Change Strategy to 2050 approved. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính on July 28th had a meeting with leaders of sectors and ministries looking for rational measures to stabilize the macroeconomy and promote socio-economic recovery. Addressing the meeting, Prime Minister Chính said complicated developments in the world are considerably affecting Vietnam, an open economy. The number one priority now is to continue to maintain macroeconomic stability, control inflation, ensure major balances, fight recession, and promote economic recovery and growth, he stressed. It is necessary to coordinate monetary policy, fiscal policy, and other macro policies in a harmonious and flexible manner, Chính said, adding that it is also a must to accelerate the disbursement of public investment capital, strengthen public-private cooperation, attract private and foreign investment, and effectively implement the socio-economic recovery and development programs. In addition to diversifying foreign markets serving the country's exports, the government leader also asked for a stronger development of domestic market with a strict management of trade fraud, among others. A report on the multidimensional poverty situation in Vietnam in 2021 was announced at a conference in Hanoi on July 20th. Join us to see more in the following report. According to the report, with a new multidimensional poverty line approved last year, there are an additional 10 million people benefiting from the government's social protection and poverty reduction policies and programs in 2021-2025 period. Vietnam has seen progress in multidimensional poverty reduction thanks to rapid expansion of employment, improvement of social services, and expansion of the social protection system, the report said. However, the persistence of poverty among ethnic minority groups and in coastal and island areas is a challenge for the country in achieving the sustainable development goals. The COVID-19 pandemic was a tremendous setback in the struggle to eliminate poverty, it noted. Deputy Prime Minister Lê Văn Thành has just signed a decision approving the National Climate Change Strategy to 2050. The strategy sets the overall goals of proactive and effective adapting to, minimizing vulnerability to, and damage caused by climate change. It also aims at reducing emissions towards net zero emissions by 2050 and capitalizing on opportunities from climate change response to transform the growth model and improve the economy's resilience and competitiveness. Specific targets include maintaining the forest coverage at 43%, supplying clean and hygienic water for 100% of the population, and providing safe houses to 100% of households in areas frequently affected by natural disasters by 2050. Towards the targets, tasks and solutions have been set out, revolving around enhancing the resilience and adaptive capacity of the natural, economic, and social systems, as well as ensuring sustainable livelihoods. Standard Chartered has forecast Vietnam's GDP growth at 10.8% in the third quarter and 3.9% in the last quarter of this year, contributing to annual expansion of 6.7%.
Economists at the bank said strong economic recovery will be seen in the later half of the year, especially when the tourism sector has reopened after a 2-year shutdown. They also projected the State Bank of Vietnam will keep the interest rate at 4% this year to assist businesses and the recovery process despite growing inflation. Retail sales will continue improving strongly with 30.2% in July compared to 27.3% in June. Recently, the Asian Development Bank maintained its growth forecast for Vietnam at 6.5% for 2022 and 6.7% for 2023. Vietnam's GDP grew 6.4% from the same period last year, thanks to the expansion of 9.7% in the manufacturing sector and 6.6% in the service sector.
Booths introducing Vietnamese products at the International Food and Beverage Exhibition in Kansai region of Japan, of today's Japan, have attracted the attention of a large number of local consumers and enterprises.
First held in 1976, Food Days Japan is the largest international food and beverage exhibition in Japan. The event attracts attention of businesses around the world because it is a chance to promote a trade of agricultural products between the Northeast Asian countries and foreign countries. Vietnamese products displayed at the exhibition include fruits, handicraft, beverages, and food. Many locals spend time visiting the Vietnamese items.
The food items displayed at the exhibition today are all delicious. Many young people in Japan have taken an interest in Vietnamese food over recent years.
Among the visitors are local companies that import and distribute Vietnamese goods in Japan. They came here to seek opportunities to expand business.
Vietnamese goods are loved by many Japanese who have used Japanese labeling on products imported from Vietnam, and this makes it easier for local consumers to buy them.
Vietnamese cashew nuts are delicious. We plan to further promote Vietnamese products among Japanese consumers.
Food Day Japan in Kansai 2022, which opened on July 27, will run until July 29.
Vietnam is currently ranked third out of 54 countries and territories investing in Laos. Many projects have been put into operation and have been recognized and appreciated by the Lao government.
Officially put into operation in September 2009 with a total investment of $29 million. This company is one of Vietnam's most successful overseas investment projects. As a joint venture involving the military-run industry and telecoms group Viettel, after more than 12 years, the company has contributed to giving Laos among of the best 4G coverage and speed in Southeast Asia, bringing high-speed internet access to all Laotians.
We greatly appreciate Unitel's effective operations in Laos because of its importance and high efficiency in both economic and social terms, as well as its contribution to tightening the traditional friendship and special solidarity between the two countries.
Figures show that Laos tops the list of 78 countries and territories where Vietnam has overseas investments, with 209 projects and total registered capital of $5.1 billion. Many projects, after coming into operation, not only create jobs but also help local people change their production mindset and daily habits.
When we first came here, people did not know how to cultivate anything but rice, and the land was fallow. We came to provide technical guidance and seeds to farmers to help them grow other crops in addition to rice.
During visits to Laos, Vietnamese leaders always find the time to meet with Vietnamese businesses that are cooperating with and investing in the country to seek ways to understand and resolve their difficulties.
We are striving to bring breakthroughs in economic, trade and investment relations in line with the unique relationship between our two countries, and to bring practical benefits to the business communities and people of both.
Vietnam-Laos relations still have a lot of room for development. Therefore, in addition to strengthening cooperation, businesses of the two sides are urged to closely support each other in reaching the goal of sustainable development.
Vietnam's national flag was hoisted together with those of 10 other Southeast Asian countries at Manahan Stadium in Central Java, Indonesia on July 27th, marking the official presence of the Vietnamese sports delegation to the 11th Asean Para Games.
With 14 sports, the 11th ASEAN Para Games is scheduled to take place in Indonesia from July 30th to August 6th. The Vietnamese delegation comprises 153 members, including 18 coaches and 120 athletes who will compete in 8 sports, namely athletics, swimming, powerlifting, badminton, table tennis, chess, judo, and archery. The Vietnamese sport team are now ready for competition at the Games. Upon their arrival, all the athletes showed excitement to take part in the event, particularly when most of them had not competed in any international tournament for 5 years. At the previous Asean Para Games in 2017, Vietnam won 40 gold, 61 silver, and 60 bronze medals, finishing fourth in the overall medal tally.
About 2,000 people will enjoy a square dance performance of Thai ethnic people in the northern mountainous province of Yên Bái, which is slated for September this year.
The Provincial People's Committee is scheduled to receive the UNESCO certificate recognizing the art of square Thai dance as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, and kick off the Muang Lao Cultural and Tourism Week and the Mu Gang Chai Tourist Field Festival at a ceremony on September 24th in Nghĩa Lộ Town. The events are expected to expand tourism development cooperation between Yên Bái with northwest localities and Ho Chi Minh City. The square dance art was recognized by the UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity on December 15, 2021. Square dance has become a symbol of hospitality of Thai people and an important cultural imprint of the community in the northwestern mountainous region.
Located in Vĩnh Phúc province, Hương Khanh retains its 300-year-old ceramic and pottery craft, displayed in floods of modernity. Experiencing ups and downs, the famous Hương Khanh pottery village was at one point in danger of disappearing, but the people here decided to dedicate their lives to keeping the traditional trade alive.
Over 60 years of work, the family of artisan Sang Thị Nhan has 4 generations of pottery making. Nhan is always meticulous with each stage.
Using Hương Khanh pottery to make tea helps retain the flavor and temperature for longer. Thanks to that, Hương Khanh ceramic products are popular with consumers throughout the country.
Nguyễn Hồng Quang, who graduated from the Hanoi University of Industrial Finance, is the owner of a pottery kiln in Lao Cang hamlet. He's well respected for his application of pottery in interior design and home decor.
Hương Khanh pottery does not use a glaze because it is made from sedimentary clay with 5 soil particles that tightly join together to form a strong waterproof barrier.
Hương Khanh village, located 45 kilometers from Hanoi, is famous for handmade pans, pots, teapots, jars, and cups. Recently, Hương Khanh has added new products to its traditional items. Hương Khanh pottery products are sold nationwide and exported to other countries. Despite many difficulties, Quang and other artisans are fighting the good fight and are still working hard to keep Hương Khanh pottery alive.